Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Brielle Tarot, where Spirit unveils the messages your heart has been quietly waiting to hear. If you're new here, hi, my loves. I'm Brielle, your intuitive guide and cosmic bestie, here to help you see the energy that surrounds you and the emotions that others may not dare to say out loud. Today's reading is for my compassionate, magnetic, and deeply intuitive Pisces, and Spirit is saying, let's talk about how the one who admires you truly sees you. I can feel it. Someone's energy is drawn to you like the tide to the moon. They're enchanted by your softness, your mystery, and the way your presence feels like home. They may not have said it out loud yet, but their heart already has. So, take a deep breath, Pisces, and let's explore what this person feels when they think of you, what they notice, what they adore, and what their soul sees when they look at you. The first energy that appears here is the Two of Cups, and the moment this card comes out, the atmosphere turns soft yet profound. This energy reveals a bond so strong that it defies logic, as if two souls recognize each other long before they even speak. There's chemistry that goes beyond simple attraction. It feels deeper than just liking someone. It's as though you and this person vibrate on the same frequency, two waves resonating in perfect rhythm. They don't just see you as someone physically attractive. There's something within you, something calming, peaceful, that soothes them every time they think of you. You make them feel safe in a way they can't find anywhere else. In you, they feel seen, accepted, without needing to pretend to be someone they're not. To them, that's incredibly rare. Yet behind this powerful connection lies a subtle sense of fear that it's too deep. They're scared that if they let themselves fall completely, they'll lose control of their own emotions. Then comes the Knight of Wands, bringing a fiery, passionate energy. This represents someone impulsive, spontaneous, and always chasing the thrill of life. They see you as vibrant and full of spirit. Your very presence radiates life. You have a natural magnetism that can't be faked. But because of that, you also appear mysterious to them. Sometimes you're warm and open, but other times you suddenly withdraw, becoming distant and cool. That shift in energy only draws them closer in curiosity. You're like fire, capable of warming the heart, yet dangerous to those who come too close without care. Next arrives the Knight of Cups, the card of romance, sensitivity, and deep emotion. This shows that they see you as intuitive and empathetic, someone who seems to understand their feelings without a single word. You carry a healer's aura, soothing emotional wounds without even realizing it. When they're near you, they feel accepted, at peace. But ironically, that very comfort creates a new fear. Fear of falling too deep, fear of losing control, fear that their feelings won't be fully returned. Then the Seven of Swords appears, a sign of something hidden. This energy often shows up when someone tries to conceal their true feelings, either out of fear of rejection or fear of vulnerability. Maybe they pretend not to care, act like they've moved on, but in truth, they still check your social media, still wonder what you're doing, still think of you before falling asleep. Deep inside, there's guilt, maybe for not being honest before, or for walking away even when their heart never really did. The Eight of Swords follows, the energy of being trapped by one's own thoughts. They want to move forward, yet something invisible holds them back. They feel like you're too far now, too elevated, too free for someone still struggling to heal. There's a sense of unworthiness, as if they're not good enough to reach for you again. In their silence, they feel lost, wondering if you still remember them, or if you've completely moved on. When the Four of Cups appears, it speaks of contemplation and emotional emptiness. They might have many options now. Work, friends, even new people approaching. But none of it fills the void you left. Everything feels dull, tasteless. You remain the one lingering image in their mind, even when they try their best to forget. The King of Cups shows emotional maturity. This is how they see you now. Calm, wise, and emotionally balanced. You don't need to speak much to show your depth. You're like the ocean, serene on the surface, yet full of mystery beneath. There's a gentle strength in you, subtle but undeniable. They admire you in silence, mesmerized by the peace that radiates from within you. Then the Knight of Swords rushes in, the energy of someone who wants to speak but doesn't know how. They long to be honest, to release what's been locked inside their heart, but fear holds their tongue. Fear that your reaction will be cold. Fear that the door is already closed. Fear that it's all too late. That's when the Ace of Swords appears, bringing clarity. There will come a moment when the fog between you lifts. A realization dawns within them. You're not just part of their past, you're the greatest lesson of their life. You taught them what true love means, the beauty of letting go, and the courage to love without control. The Six of Pentacles follows, symbolizing balance. It speaks of the desire to give and receive sincerely. Perhaps your connection once felt one-sided. One gave too much while the other held back. Now, they're learning that real love requires equilibrium, to give without losing oneself, and to receive without feeling indebted. But then the Five of Pentacles arrives, a reminder of loss and loneliness. This is the energy of regret that still lingers. They feel your absence like the loss of light in the dark of night. Maybe they've seen you from afar, happy, smiling, glowing with confidence, but deep inside, they ache. They regret not just losing you, but lacking the courage to hold on to something so pure. The Two of Wands appears, the card of crossroads. They're standing between staying where it's safe or risking everything to approach you again. In their mind, a quiet question echoes. If I came back, would there still be a chance? But doubt restrains them. Because now you seem stronger, happier, more self-assured than ever. Finally, the Nine of Pentacles emerges, a beautiful reflection of who you are now. You've grown so much. You're elegant, independent, and emotionally grounded. You no longer seek validation because you know your worth. You stand tall in your own light, a glow that comes from within, not from anyone's approval. And ironically, that very peace makes you even more magnetic in their eyes. Now they see you not only as someone they once loved, but as someone who inspires them. You embody gentle strength, effortless beauty, and wisdom born from experience. Yet alongside that admiration lies fear, because they know that if they ever return, they can't come back as the person they once were. They must return as someone transformed, someone who's learned, who's ready to love not out of need, but from true sincerity. So what do they really feel when they see you now? The first card that appears is the Five of Swords. Instantly, it reveals an emotional battle, a storm of ego, regret, and longing. Every time they see your name, your photo, or your smile, their heart skips a beat. Part of them wants to say, I still care. But another voice whispers, why bother? They don't need you anymore. They're torn, wanting to reach out, yet too proud to admit it, and it's exhausting. Then comes the Magician, showing their desire to regain control. They see you now, radiant and confident, creating your own reality without them. It fascinates and intimidates them. Once, they held the power. Now, you do. And in silence, they wonder, you're thriving without me. So why can't I let go? The Hierophant appears next, the card of wisdom and growth. They see you as someone far more mature and grounded than before. If you once followed others' lead, now you stand firmly in your own truth. It makes them admire you and feel small. Deep down, they realize, I lost someone genuine, someone of true worth. The Ace of Swords returns, bringing illumination. Whenever they see you now, truth strikes, a painful clarity. They finally see why things ended, where they went wrong. But the hardest part is admitting that they still feel something and can no longer lie to themselves. Three of Swords follows, the lingering heartbreak. Even after all this time, their heart still aches. Not because you hurt them, but because they hurt themselves by losing you. Sometimes they find themselves staring at your smile, happy for you, yet aching inside, realizing your happiness no longer includes them. Strength appears next, the card of quiet power. They see you as incredibly strong. You didn't retaliate, didn't chase, didn't crumble. You simply became still. But your silence has weight. It speaks louder than words. They once thought you'd be weak without them, yet you shine brighter than ever. Then comes the King of Wands reversed, a reflection of their lost confidence. Their fire remains, but their direction is gone. Desire still burns, but fear and ego wage war within. They swing between wanting to fix things and feeling too unworthy to try. It's a storm of admiration, shame, fear, and longing. The Nine of Swords deepens that energy. Sleepless nights, anxiety, regret. They lie awake haunted by thoughts of you. Every laugh, every silence, every goodbye replays in their mind. They act strong, but inside they're unraveling. Then appears the Devil, the card of obsession. They might not admit it, but their energy is still tied to yours. They keep asking, why can't I stop thinking about them? You've become an echo in their soul, an attachment they can't shake, even knowing it hurts. They don't just miss you. They miss the version of themselves that existed when they were with you. The warm, honest, meaningful self that you awakened. And at last, the High Priestess, that's you. They see you now as serene, mysterious, deeply spiritual. Every time they look at you, it feels like facing a mirror reflecting everything they've tried to avoid. You've become their intuition, the quiet voice of truth that still whispers their name. You don't need to say a word. Your silence speaks volumes. It reaches their soul, and that both awes and terrifies them. Because deep down, they know. You already see right through them. Pisces, Spirit wants you to remember this. When someone truly admires you, it's because they're seeing your spirit, not your surface. They feel your warmth, your compassion, your emotional depth, and that rare, peaceful energy that can't be faked. You have a way of making people feel seen, safe, and inspired just by being yourself. And that's exactly what this person feels when they think of you. If this message resonated with your heart, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that notification bell so you never miss another divine reading made just for you. Remember, my loves, you are unforgettable. Not because you try, but because your energy speaks directly to the soul. I'm Brielle, and this was your loving message from Spirit. Stay open, stay radiant, and let yourself be adored.